Hello again. In our last video, we saw how Adam and Eve were cast out of the Garden of Eden for their disobedience. Now, outside of paradise, life was hard, and the consequences of sin didn't take long to manifest in their very own family. Adam and Eve had their first son, whom Eve named Cain. Later, they had another son, Abel. Cain became a farmer, working the land. Abel, on the other hand, became a shepherd, tending to his flocks. One day, both presented an offering to God. Cain offered some of the fruits of his harvest. Abel, however, offered the firstborn of his flock, the very best of his sheep. The Bible tells us that God looked with favor on Abel and his offering, but he did not look with favor on Cain and his. Why the difference? The faith and attitude of the heart when offering were key. Abel's offering was a sacrifice of his very best. Cain became filled with anger and resentment. His face reflected his rage. God warned him, "If you do what is right, will you not be accepted? But if you do not do what is right, sin is crouching at your door. It desires to have you, but you must rule over it." However, Cain didn't listen. One day, Cain invited his brother Abel into the field. And there, in an act of jealousy and evil, Cain attacked his brother and killed him. The first murder in human history, committed by one brother against another. God asked Cain, "Where is your brother Abel?" Cain, trying to evade, replied, "Am I my brother's keeper?" But God knew the truth. Abel's blood cried out from the ground. God code Ryan Unua. As a consequence, Cain was cursed. The ground would no longer yield its strength to him, and he would be a restless wanderer on the earth. Cain feared for his life, but God put a mark on him so that no one who found him would kill him, and so Cain left the presence of God. This sad story shows us the depth of sin and how envy and resentment can lead to terrible acts. It reminds us of the importance of having a right heart before God.